What's the deal? We live. 9/11 edition. Y'all ain't nothing special. I just put 9/11 edition just to make the algorithm jump. Ain't nothing special shit. I ain't got no motherfucking TV, lighting, no, nothing extra. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be me and the whip talking that Illuminati shit like we do every Illuminati talk. We talk that Illuminati shit. You know what I'm saying? But today we gonna be trying to key in on the 9/11 aspect of it. You know, y'all been asking for my 9/11 breakdown for a minute. And y'all been wanting me to speak on the 9/11 stuff for a minute, so we gonna be speaking on the 9/11 stuff tonight. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody coming in. Shouts out to Patrice Robinson. Shouts out to everybody coming in. Yashua Young, Hopeful Lex say I'm down with them boys. I ain't down with them though. You know what I'm saying? People be speculating that. What else was good? Kobe Anthony was good. Gavin Hunter, DS so smooth in the building. Brooke and Yvette. Shouts out everybody coming in, man. Everybody hit that like. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about that 9/11 shit, you know what I'm saying? First thing we gotta do is have a moment of silence, man. People did die that day. People did leave. I think like 10,000, not 10,000, like 5,000, 6,000 people died that day. So let's have a brief moment of silence for them people that lost their lives on this dreadful day. Everybody else who done died on this day, outside of that accident. Let's all have a moment of silence. All right, I'm about to fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? I've been sleepy as hell. I can see them bags. Nigga ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? But you know we gotta have that moment of silence, man. Even with this whole Illuminati stuff, people still be dying. People still be losing their lives. And we gotta remember, these are human beings. And we can't get lost into the conspiracy so much that we forget to lose ourselves as humans. And I caught myself doing that a few times. I caught myself seeing a celebrity die and I get like excited to blog on. I'm like, what am I turning to? I'm like, yo, calm your happy ass down, nigga. Had to have a self-reflection talk like, yo, calm your ass the fuck down. Make the blog, but remember that it's still people that lost their lives, nigga. That could be you, nigga. You want people blogging on you, happy as hell, something happened to you? Calm your black ass down. So I had to have a self-reflection. And I want y'all to do the same thing as well. Bro, are you at least giving you a pass to talk? Nah, hell no, man. I'm Dwayne. I give myself a pass to talk, man. Who the fuck? I'm Dwayne, man. You WWE, UFC in the building. I love Chris Benoit. That's what's up. Bro, are the elites giving you a pass to talk? No, man, I give myself a pass to talk, man. I give the elites a pass to be the elites. Nigga, they know who I am, man. Can you make me a moderator? Ups Q. Yeah, I'll make you a moderator, man. Yeah, there you go. Bam! You a moderator. Is Young Mozzie Illuminati? I don't know. I ain't looked into him. I know you said don't listen to when celebrities turn to God, but is Justin Bieber down them boys still? Joseph, yes, man. Damn. That shit make me mad. Yes, man. Stop following them celebrities. I be saying, oh, they worship God, Jesus. They ain't Illuminati. She belongs to the streets. 9/11 was an inside job. Yes, 9/11 was an inside job. You know what I'm saying? 9/11. Here's the thing about 9/11. How the fuck niggas with box cutters get on the plane, sneak on the plane with the box cutters? Yeah, back in the day, you did have metal detectors and shit, but they got on the plane with box cutters, took over the plane, flew the plane into the Pentagon, right? That's the first, I think that's the first one that hit. The Pentagon probably had a hole about that big. You know what I'm saying? I'm just over exaggerating. But about that big. I'm like, all right, not many people died, nothing really happened. They was like zero. They left that entire wing of the building off. Like that entire side of the plane hit was vacant for that day out of nowhere. So I'm like, all right, that's weird. And then there was no plane marks. Like it said it bounced up, there was no plane marks. I'm like, all right, so that's another red flag. And then they said they hijacked another one and flew into the Pentagon. Here's my thing though. Yeah, they might be radicals and shit, but wouldn't it just been, if they wanted to leave a statement, if they were like real terrorists, wouldn't they just go in somewhere and blow up some shit? Like, why hijack a plane, hit the World Trade Center, and like, okay, I hit the World Trade Center, now what? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the whole thing fell, y'all. The World Trade Center dropped in 9 seconds. It dropped in 9 seconds. And then a building that's 110 stories dropped in 9 seconds. Where they do that at? They didn't burn up in that. Oh, it was jet fuel, man. Okay, so this is what happened. This is the theory. They said one floor caved in and fell on another floor, and then that floor caved in on that floor. No, man, no. That is crazy. It landed at the very top. So that gave out 80 other floors would have held that weight up. So like there's just so many red flags. And then some people saying that it was all explosion, that the planes were all holographic. Like the video, nobody seen, they saying like actual New Yorkers did not see a plane. All they see was an explosion. The plane was added on TV as CGI. So what we seeing is CGI, and what the actual civilians saw, they just said they just seen explosions. They didn't see the plane. You know, and that's what some stories is. Some people might say they seen a plane. Some stories came out. I'm just saying the whole entire 9/11 thing, there's just so many red flags. And we know that, I remember when it happened in 2001. I went to the 10th grade in like 2006, 2007. And we had a conspiracy theorist for a teacher. Now, she was teaching U.S. history, all right? She the one who kind of put me on to all this shit, because I want y'all to look up something called the Amero, all right? The Amero was supposed to be like the thing getting rid of the dollar, right? She put me on the Amero back in 2000. I like the Amero. She said, yeah, they're going to get rid of the dollar bill and bring in this new form of currency, like a chip or some shit. She was talking about the shit in 2007. And then she brought up 9/11, and she brought up how they said about George Bush wanting to have a war. Hey, you can do this. You do this for me, I'll give you a war. And that's how 9/11 came out. They wanted to get a war started. A lot of shit happened with wars. Economy. You can take over land. You come in. Like, y'all need to go look up Gaddafi, man. Gaddafi, I might want to do a breakdown on him as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on a new wave of saying fuck views and just putting out content, what I want to put out. You know what I'm saying? So I want to put out a video on Gaddafi. Like, he was speaking on how we came over there and wrecked shit and took over. And they murked Gaddafi ass. Gaddafi was talking that real shit. You know what I'm saying? About, you know, he tried to do a lot of shit, and they came over there and murked them. So we came over there fucking up shit, wrecking shit to get a war, to take over all their resources. You know what I'm saying? To get the dope. Y'all, I know there's more to it than dope, but think about it. I'll look these up. Let's up. Go, you can look it up yourself. Afghanistan has the most opium fields in the world. It's the #1 producer of opium. Afghanistan are probably at the top 3. I know you think it's in the top 3 or #1. Okay, before 2001, right? Afghanistan opium production was like right here. All right. We come there in 2001, we take over. It drops. 2002, it drops. 2003, it goes up. By 2007, opium is getting produced at the highest rate ever in history. In 2007, that's when we took full control of Afghanistan. Now what we have going on in America right now, an opioid crisis. We took the dope. It was all about the drugs. Not all about the drugs, but that was part of the scam. We took oil. There was no weapons of mass destruction. Still never found no weapons of mass destruction. Osama bin Laden was a plant. He was a CIA operative. Excuse me, I just drunk a soda, so I'm kind of gassy. Y'all still drink soda, bitch. Yeah, nigga, so what, nigga? It is what it is. Nigga had a headache, had to drink a BC. But anyways, it is what it is. So Osama bin Laden was a plant, right? And the people that even killed Osama bin Laden, that SEAL Team 6, they all miraculously died. And the footage of us shooting Osama bin Laden as soon as they invaded, it went out, right? So they going to attack Osama bin Laden and all that other shit. That shit where they was staged. All that other shit. This whole entire scenario just had so many red flags. And like I said, there was no weapons of mass destruction. Osama bin Laden was a plot. And they came there for the dope. It's for the heroin. We are the #1 producers of opium. There is an opioid crisis. Queen Elizabeth used to serve the Chinese opium back in the day. That's how the Queen Elizabeth got her run. Like, it got to the point China had to ban Europe from coming over there because they served them dope so much. The drug game is serious, all right? So that whole entire 9/11 thing just got so many motherfucking red flags in it. Like building 7. That bitch fell down all on its own. A burning building just collapsed. Come on, man, y'all, this shit does not happen. When the last time we seen big ass buildings like that collapse? In the other week when that big ass explosion happened, that building got hit by a big ass explosion. It did not collapse. That explosion was bigger than them planes. Y'all, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That explosion was bigger than them planes. That explosion that happened in whatever the fuck that place was, got down a couple weeks ago. I don't know what it is. Aston Bark. It's whatever the fuck. Anyways, that explosion happened was way bigger than them planes exploding. And that building didn't fall. So how the fuck a building that is bigger than that building get hit with a smaller explosion, collapse? Don't make no sense, man. There's so many red flags, and we know they did that shit to bring in a war. Listen how you have to do it, man. You gotta get the American people to agree to some bullshit. So you can, if we just went over there and invaded, we'd be like, oh nah, don't invade. Like that's what the whole thing with the whole sickness shit going on. For them to implement chips, to implement the passport they're gonna have come out. There's gonna be a passport to come out next year. It's already been implemented to where it shows if you have not been vaccinated, you cannot leave the country. So they could not have put that out without this sickness. They had to have the COVID-19 come out so they could bring in new rules. 9/11 had to come out. Think about life before 9/11 and life after 9/11. Y'all, I was in the 5th grade when 9/11 happened. I was crying like a little bitch when it happened. I was in 5th grade. My teacher, Miss Baker, came in talking about, everybody get down, y'all, get down. Like, yo, we got to get down for it. They blowing up the buildings. Y'all, she made it seem like this shit happened. I'm way in North Carolina. She made it seem like this shit happened up the road. This shit happened in New York. She told us, get up under our desk and hide. Because they thought it was like a worldwide attack. So we are in the desk hiding. I'm crying. My other teacher, Miss Glover, come in talking about they done blew up another building. They blew up another building. I'm going home. I'm crying and shit. I'm seeing WWE and Triple H talking about we're going to get them. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go to war, nigga. I was ready to go to war, nigga. Like, they done blew up our shit. Nigga, I was crying, but that's how they get to the mind of the shit. You know what I'm saying? They got everybody brain of the shit and nobody asks no fucking questions. Now some shit like that happen, I'm asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, so life after 9/11, that's when all the checks came into to the airport. We got to get all these dumb checks and shit. That's where surveillance got higher. There's higher surveillance now. There's way more higher. You wouldn't have been comfortable having so many cameras on you if you didn't think there was a terrorist threat around. They gave us an idea to think there's a terrorist threat. Now we like, oh, okay, there's a terrorist threat. I'm comfortable getting surveillance on me, bringing in a whole new agenda. Now we okay with Big Brother watching us because we think there's a terrorist threat out there. You know what I'm saying? And like that whole entire situation, like I said, y'all, that shit just got millions of red flags. I watched that shit over. I'm like, God damn. This shit here got way too many red flags. Way too many red flags of the whole 9/11 shit. Okay, let me go down and read. I tried to score some shit last night and got straight robbed. I'm not happy. I want an American fuel. I'm trying to keep my cool. What the fuck? I'm sorry you got robbed. Chief Spliff says, I think the government gets hold of drugs to provide secret currency and secret trade. They want small-time drugs out to keep us under the experiment, while the big drugs bring in revenue. I agree. Mulatto Meets World says 7th grade, like what the fuck? I remember seeing it on TV, and I thought it was a movie trailer. Haha, I remember WWE too. Not WWE, what the fuck? It's OG Scotty Blinks in the building. That's my nigga right there, man. Naquan Hart said, do you think the world will go back to normal? No. Y'all too used to it. You know what I'm saying? The world gonna get back to normal until motherfuckers say, hey, we ain't taking this shit. But the world's never gonna come back to, it's never gonna go back to how it was in the 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? I was something I was watching that said anybody born before 1963 are the last real humans. Like anybody afterwards are like gonna be like, I forgot where I seen it was on TV or some shit, some show. But it's like some old shit. Like they put a lot of secret shit. That's how I learned about the Trilateral Commission. It was like a show in the 80s that was talking about how the Trilateral Commission, which is Rockefeller or something else, and somebody else is trying to take over every goddamn thing. ATL Micah says, Bill Gates and them trying to shut down farmers and make artificial food and artificial breast milk called biomilk. Man, I'm not drinking none of that shit, y'all. Real titty milk, nasty than a motherfucker. But I'd rather drink real titty milk than fake titty milk. You know what I'm saying? And drinking milk, period, and all this other shit, like, what they trying to do is get you 100% dependent on the government. We already dependent on them, but here's how they work, man. These guys are so strategic. They are thinking way far ahead. It's like, okay, we got the meat under control, but what if a local motherfucker wants to raise pigs? Let's start making artificial food. Because you know it's illegal to even collect rainwater. That's illegal. You know what I'm saying? In some places, in order to grow and farm your own shit, you can only grow so much before the government come on your ass. That's why they got tax and everything. These motherfuckers want 100% control over everything. All right, Mr. Lift was talking about Afghanistan and the dope 20 years ago. All right, Keith Day, the state that was a missile. Facts. We got OG Scotty Beard in the building. Oh yeah, Jerry Harris said Beirut. Facts. It was Lebanon. Thank y'all. I appreciate that, y'all. I believe they live in human form. Okay. Do you believe in reptilians? Yes. I'm not 100% sold on reptilians, but I just go off the hieroglyphics over history that it's always been thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years of reptiles, and then people speaking out about them, and then all the Illuminati giving us so many different movies about this secret reptilian race. And you know, I'm not 100% sold, but I'm sold. You know what I'm saying? If they came down on the price, I'll buy it. It's a whole system that's been cloned. They killed our people, replacing them other motherfuckers we don't even know. Bin Laden was CIA. Facts. Let me get down to the bottom, man. If I skipped you, just retype your question. Simone 205 in the building. What's good? What's good, Dwayne, and everyone in the trap room? That's what's good. The monk, yo, Silento and Odell Beckham. Yeah, them dudes is wild. We gotta stand up. 776, we can't roll over. Wavy Cam 2 Trill said, hey, what you think about NLE? Just talking right now, you know what I'm saying? He trying to put, I'm glad he's talking about that shit, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to him. I hope NLE, you know, don't get tucked in, you know what I mean? Or get his name ruined. That's talking about the shit. He ain't really talking about no real shit. He's talking about some real shit, but it ain't real shit. Like who's pulling the strings. He ain't dropping no names. But yeah, I appreciate him being woke, you know what I'm saying? But I just hope he don't get fucked up. Official Why Not DQ said, do you think Trump gonna win the election? I think he will. I hope he does. I for damn sure do not want the Democrats into the office. Them motherfuckers is the devil. The Democrats, they've been robbing black people for years. I'm tired of that shit. And it's not our fault, but niggas in the hood gotta stop being so slow. Why the fuck is Biden doing interviews with Cardi B? That bitch is dumb. That bitch got on live and took a shit. That bitch does not need to be in no politics. And Joe Biden is saying black people are stupid. If you a black person, and as soon as y'all see him voting for Cardi B, oh, I'm gonna vote for him. He like Cardi B. You know how dumb they making us look? They've been doing that shit for years with us. That's why when Hillary Clinton was out last year, she up there with Jay-Z, which is a coon. You can't trust Jay-Z. She up there with Beyonce. You can't trust that bitch either. Y'all, Hillary Clinton is probably one of the top 5 biggest murderers of all time. That bitch is the mob. That bitch was in Haiti. Matter of fact, now this is real. Look this up. There was a motherfucker in Haiti, a bitch who was on missionary. I told y'all I can't trust y'all about who was on that Christian shit. She was a missionary in Haiti or like Africa, and she started trafficking kids. The bitch got charged for child trafficking, and Hillary Clinton got the bitch off. I can look the story up. I'm not making that up. Hillary Clinton got the bitch off. The bitch is back in Haiti. That's why Haiti had the earthquake. That's why all these places like Africa, Haiti, always got these crises. Dominican Republic, all these people, they always got the worst crisis because they go there and farm black kids and take them and organ harvest them. The shit's real, nigga. The shit ain't a joke. The shit's real. Hillary Clinton's an evil motherfucker. That's why I'm saying anybody who want to vote for Hillary just because she's a Democrat, you hate Republicans so much. The Republicans evil too. You can't trust them. George Bush, John Kerry, Al Gore, all them motherfuckers was down with them boys. George Bush was goddamn skull and bones. Him and John Kerry. I think Trump is the only nigga in the office right now who won't with all the shit. He like the only nigga. He like the only person. He's still with the shits, but he ain't with the shits like Hillary with the shits. Y'all, look up Frazzle Drip. Look it up. Look it up, man. That shit real. Hillary Clinton cut the bitch kid face off. The 12 officers who found the laptop of John Podesta's laptop. Goddamn, 9 of them cops are dead. When Hillary Clinton's supposed to testify, 8 people got killed miraculously by accident. 3 suicides. Kevin Spacey, he's on trial for child trafficking, pedophilia. All his witnesses are dying. Y'all, this shit ain't a game. Hillary Clinton up there with Jay-Z and Beyonce. What the fuck? Man, if Hillary Clinton pulled up on me, y'all, man, I wouldn't say I shit my pants, but I already know I need to start looking out. You know what I'm saying? I already know. You know, if she pull up on me, she probably don't know who I am. But the bitch pull up on me as Hey Dwayne and know me by my name, I already know it's time for me to, you know what I'm saying? They goddamn get some straps. You know, I'm probably to go out them pull a Eric Snowden. I gotta leave the country. And you know what I'm saying? They'll probably put locks on all my shit. You know what I mean? But I gotta get some straps. I can't sleep. And I can't, everything I drink gotta come from like, I can't even drink water from the store. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all, how I'm saying this shit, Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton are some dangerous, evil motherfuckers. They were with Jeffrey Epstein. Every day they were fucking the hell out of them kids and sacrificing them. Jeffrey Epstein has a temple on his island dedicated to sacrificing children. Dedicated. And fucking them. All this shit coming out. And y'all see Hillary Clinton up there with Jay-Z and y'all still rocking with this shit. Like, oh, and them Democrats know black people. I ain't trying to talk about my people, but we kind of slow at times. If you can just put a rapper in front of them and they're going to vote for the shit, that shows you how they look. Why the fuck is he doing an interview with Cardi B? And why is anybody who even got a brain going to vote for Joe Biden when he had to come out and apologize for touching kids? He had to say, I'm not going to touch the kid. He's doing it on live TV, touching his kids. He has an entire compilation video of him for like 10 minutes doing weird shit with kids on TV. And y'all motherfuckers is still going to be like, I'm going to vote for Biden. Fuck Trump. Trump's a racist. Man, I'll take a racist over a pedophile any day. Any day. Give me a racist nigga any day. Who I got to work with? They're like, Dwayne, you got to go to work for 12 hours a day. You want to work with a racist nigga or the pedophile? Give me the racist nigga. Give me the racist nigga every day. And Trump really ain't racist like that. He ain't racist. They just put that stamp on him because racist white people got behind him. And y'all, social media will motherfucking, there's a group of individuals who make fake memes all fucking day. All day make fake memes, and they can change how you look at shit. The perception of him, he's racist and he's the face of racism. No. Hell no. Them Democrats is the face of anybody who will look at you and call you stupid to your face just to get you to fuck with them. And then when they get you, when has a Democrat got in the office and ever did some shit for us? Every black person went out and voted for Barack Obama. He ain't do shit, but goddamn, fuck Michael. That was it. Barack Obama ain't do shit for black people. Nothing. And niggas is, I said this shit on Facebook. I said, Barack Obama ain't do shit. Niggas look at me like, I get called a coon daily. Daily. I said something about Black Lives Matter is they don't do nothing for black people, which they don't. They don't. I appreciate the justice aspect, but defunding the police is a stupid idea. I don't give a fuck. Don't argue with me. It's a stupid idea. Black Lives Matter don't do shit for black people. Really? We need education, fathers in the home, families together, economics, and we also need the mentor the youth. The youth needs mentor outside of the parents. It takes a village to raise a child. Black Lives Matter don't give a fuck about that shit. So I said that shit on Facebook. I got called a coon. I got called, they started showing me tap dancing with like Daffy Duck and shit. So when I said goddamn Barack Obama didn't do shit for black people, Trump did more if you just look at the numbers. Niggas was like, oh, I'm telling y'all, they got niggas by the balls, and y'all niggas will see Cardi B, a bitch saying, and vote for the bitch. Cardi B music, trash. Cardi B music, trash. She had one hot song, Bodak Yo, that was it, and she stole Kodak Black's flow. Her music, trash. Be Careful was an Illuminati video. That bitch had an upside down cross the whole video, and she did the same shit. Her and Future had the same as that video. Blood on the Money and the funeral. They all got to do a funeral because it's signifying as a Masonic ritual that they kill themselves off. That's what the funeral stands for. That's why they do this shit in their videos. Cardi B is down with them boys. That bitch, very first album, Invasion of Privacy. She had a tongue sticking out with a blonde wig. Not beta, well, she is a beta. I'm talking about beta programming. She got a brain program in the Masonic checkerboard outfit, and she like this like a robot. Invasion of Privacy. Why is your album called Invasion of Privacy? My very first album is going to be called Dwayne McClain the Album. Why Dwayne McClain the Album? Because that's my fucking name. It's Dwayne McClain TV. This shit made me. My name made me. That's why my first album is going to be Dwayne McClain the Movie. Not let me get your PIN code for your iPhone. No. Why the fuck is it called Invasion of Privacy? What the fuck was she talking about invading privacy of? No, she was sending y'all a fucking message. Cardi B is a puppet. She's a plant. That bitch Illuminati. Remember that bitch had a motherfucking not it wasn't even a brain fart. That bitch, she had a goddamn malfunction on TV. She talking, she does this right here. That wasn't the booger sugar, bitch. That wasn't no cocaine. That bitch right there is Illuminati, and she out here, they playing black people. The Democrats is playing us, and y'all motherfuckers out here, I'm gonna vote for Biden, man. Fuck Trump. Man, if y'all don't wake the fuck up, Trump should win by a landslide. But you motherfuckers want to hate him so much. Like I'm telling you on Facebook, I want to post more on Facebook, personally. I want to make Dwayne McClain TV a platform on each one. I'm just still strategic. I don't even know how to even get on Instagram. I'm like, yo, how the fuck do I do 50-second videos? Do I do this? I'm like, I'm going to just try some shit. I'm going to start trying it the more I get. But Facebook, I'm going to have to take on I'm not even going to try to get too much in it, but I just know people on Facebook. Oh, my God. It just, niggas is brainwashed. Niggas is brainwashed. Okay. Oh, Keith Day, you know about the frazzle drip. That's what I'm talking about. If you know about the frazzle drip. Y'all, Keith Day said she cut her face off and put it on her own face. Do Orlando Torres, Offset and Cardi B have the same handler? I think Cardi B is Offset's handler. You know that nigga act different now. That nigga was gangster when he came in. That nigga had a commercial talking about, I used to play the game, and I used to have a Nintendo. And when I had a Nintendo, I used to love playing Nintendo in the morning. When I used to wake up and go to school, I had my Nintendo. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? I'm like, yo, Offset used to be gangster. This nigga's a bitch. Is this how he always been? Yeah, he changed up. Let me read what my boy Kevin Glenn said. Architects and engineers for 9/11 true promote the conspiracy theory that the World Trade Center was destroyed in a controlled demolition, disputing accepted conclusions around the September 11 attacks. If anybody who full on believed the September 11 attacks was like 100% authentic, I gotta look at you like, bro, I could sell you a shit sandwich right now. A shit sandwich right now. Nothing gonna happen. Hold up. B-Main said the movie Cutie was disgusting. I had a mug on my face the whole time. Did you watch it? I ain't watched it yet. I'm a grown man. I just can't be sick. I gotta watch that shit with my daughter or some shit. I'm about to watch Cuties, baby. You wanna watch Cuties? Oh, okay, baby. I'm gonna just watch it alone. You know, these little 11-year-old, what's it about? Oh, it's some little 11-year-old girls twerking. Yeah, I'm a 29-year-old man. I'm about to watch that shit by myself. Come on, man. I can't watch that shit. What do you think about LeBron's wokeness? Fake? Y'all, this woke shit is a way to get the black people. They're not talking woke shit. Unless you ain't talking about the pedophiles, you ain't woke. You talking about meditation and fucking eating kibaroo and goddamn vibrations all fucking day. If you ain't talking about this real shit, sacrificing babies, blood organ harvesting, goddamn the goddamn transgender shit, men having babies. If you ain't talking about that shit, you ain't woke. If you ain't talking about real shit, you can say, oh, that's a ploy to get it. They know this is a wave right now. They know this whole woke and burning sage and drinking lemongrass tea and fucking wearing goddamn fucking feathers and shit in your ear. They know black people doing all that crazy shit now. So hey, let's sells. LeBron is never going to get on here and talk about the pedophiles. He ain't never going to get on there and talk about Hillary Clinton. He ain't never going to get on there and talk about all the shit Jeffrey Epstein did. He ain't never going to get on there and talk about the Illuminati. He ain't never going to get on there and talk about who the fuck the Sanhedrin is. He ain't never going to talk about who the 13 families are. He ain't never going to talk about the reptiles. He ain't never going to talk about the Rothschilds. He ain't never going to talk about none of that real shit. He ain't never going to talk about Benjamin Franklin and the Hell's Fire Club. He ain't never going to talk about Atlantis and how they got pyramids that's bigger than the ones in Egypt down there and the government's finding all that shit. He ain't never gonna talk about none of that shit. So these celebrities doing this, oh, you got a vibration and a frequency and You got some sage and some lemongrass, and you get some tea, and you put some peppermint in your tea, and you sip it, and you go meditate in the woods. But he ain't never gonna talk about that real shit. That's what I'm talking about. So and LeBron James eating them babies too. LeBron James is a baby eater too. He eating them babies, and he fucked them kids too. LeBron James is about all that shit. Fuck LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? He's a good basketball player and all that, but he down them boys too. He do that Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism bullshit. He throw that Masonic shit up every game. LeBron James been up with them boys, and he don't even give a fuck. So that's what I think about LeBron James. There's all these celebrities being woke. You woke, but you still, I can go back to sleep. Woke. You ain't up drinking coffee, up looking out the window. You done changed to brush your teeth. That's how woke I am. I'm so motherfucking woke. I'm outside with 2 different pair of shoes. I done got dressed so fucking fast, I didn't even get dressed right. I'm brushing my teeth halfway. I ain't got a haircut. I'm halfway down the street about to go to work late as fuck. That's how woke I am. God damn it. Them niggas ain't that woke. LeBron, I'm gonna go back to sleep. That's how woke that nigga is. That's what I think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? These celebrities talking about that shit just for cool points. Cause that's the wave right now. Nigga, back when the wave was all about Christianity, everybody was a Christian and shit. Now that's not the wave, right? The wave is this woke, let me drink some tea and some motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, alkaline water and shit. That shit cool. It's great news. But that's not that real shit. Talk about that real shit. Tom Hanks is on trial for trafficking. Facts. Getting likes up. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, man. There's 184 people in here. I don't know what the fuck is it. I see every YouTuber does it. I guess when people on live, they just don't hit the like button. Every YouTuber when they're on live gotta say hit the like button or gotta say share. I shouldn't have to say that. Y'all should just come on and like the shit. But hit the like button, the thumb, hit it. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit it up. Get this shit up. Let me see. Rico Game 7. I think NBA YoungBoy going to die next. I hope not. You think Trump going to get killed? I hope not. Feather Drip is so sick. I almost threw up just hearing about it. Never mind seeing the pic of the little girl's face. Man, that shit fucked up. I feel like the Negro's going to have to sacrifice somebody soon. They're not making no money. Probably someone like Jose Guapo, Skipper the Flipper. The Migos is done. The Migos can't come back. They trying to come back that weak ass song with NBA YoungBoy. They're gonna have to sacrifice somebody soon. They're gonna have to. You see, the Migos didn't get songs with Katy Perry and had the video where they're eating off the body and shit off of just luck. No. If Hillary Clinton is looking for you, you can't get away. Man, fuck Hillary Clinton. I'm gonna have to just fuck the old bitch. That's what I'm just have to. I'm like, look, Hillary, you ugly as fuck, but I know what you want. You watching my videos. You ain't come here to kill me. I know what you want. All right? Let's go and get this out the way so I can live. You gonna leave me the fuck alone after this. All right? This is it. Ugly ass bitch. And that's gonna have to be it, man. Because I already know it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna want to do it, but it's either that or go to war. You know what I mean? I might just have to go to war, man. I don't know if I can do that. I might have to go to war. I might have to strap. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. ATL Michael, Travis Scott had to do a ritual to make the collab with McDonald's. Y'all, I want somebody in the comments to give me a hot Travis Scott rap line. I don't know what Travis Scott did for his contract with the devil, but he has an exclusive devil contract. An exclusive. The McDonald's deal, y'all, it's just a fucking quarter pounder. People are like, oh, have you tried the new Travis Scott deal? No, motherfucker. It's a quarter pounder with lettuce, tomatoes, bacon, some barbecue sauce, and fries for $6. What the fuck is that? I'm like, yo, man, they put Travis Scott's name on anything and think, oh, here's going to be. No, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't know what Travis Scott did with the devil. I think he personally fucked the devil. Personally. He ate all the shit. He done killed like 100 people. He probably ate a few back. He probably went all out. The Goosebump video, y'all, watch the Goosebump video and watch another video he did. He shows you all the shit. In the Goosebumps video, when you see the woman with the blood come from her mouth, that's when they saying they ate people. I think Travis Scott ate the people. I think he did. Watch the Mama See the video where he's tied up. All right. And the reason why y'all see people in straitjackets, that's part of a ritual. The straitjacket is they put you in a straitjacket and ask you to do something. When they ask you to do something, you can say yes or no. If you say yes, you can proceed on to the next step. It's to show your worth. If you say no, they're going to leave you there to die in a straitjacket to where you can't get out. And it's part of also brainwashing. They'll put you in a straitjacket and lock you in a room for days, weeks, alone in that bitch, just shaking in the goddamn straitjacket. It's to brainwash you. That's why you see the celebrities in the straitjacket. That's part of the straitjacket ritual. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck Travis Scott did. Zay Peterway said, you are very wise for your age. I appreciate it. Mystery Queen, Beyonce gonna come out with some chicken tenders. People gonna go crazy, but they're actually gonna be humans. I agree, man. I agree. A. Dalen, why you do that? Watch out for Uzi. He said he's going to join the 27 Club from Marilyn Manson. He turned 26 this year. He might die next year. Y'all, these people would do anything for money, man. Like, y'all gotta think, Juice WRLD in the year he was alive probably fucked more bitches than I probably ever will in my life. In that one, he probably lived a lifetime in that 1 year. Traveled everywhere, went to do, but he probably did shit I never do at 21. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, nigga. Bitch, I'm real. So these niggas see that shit and they fall for the shit and they take the bait and they gonna go do that shit. Like, they gonna go do all that shit. Wavy Cam 2 Trill says, you know anything about December 21st? I've been reviewing it and they said some shit about the planets gonna line up and shit. And it's gonna be a change of shit. It says it's gonna be like the end of the world and shit. I'm still looking into it. You heard of Bean the Butcher? Nah, what about him? I gotta hear about it. Nate Funk, the Kardashians left the country and Travis Scott sold his soul. Yeah, Travis Scott sold all the way out. Gavin Hunter said, who makes /prints money? The government. Timepiece Trey said, Travis Scott's just a new age T-Pain. Nah, I wouldn't say new age T-Pain, but y'all, he doesn't have no hot shit. I mean, he can make some straight songs, but I'm like, I never heard a Travis Scott song. I'm like, yo, this that gas. This that crack. I gotta have this shit every day. Sup, Dwayne? Sup, Tariq Jackson? What's the deal? I love Dwayne McClain TV. Shouts out to WWE UFC. Shouts out to him. Talk about what happens in Dubai. Y'all, I still have not looked up what happens in Dubai. I know in Dubai, there's a lot of money that goes there. I think Dubai is where all the child trafficking goes down. Not all of it, but that's where like the top kids get traded. Like the top women get traded. You remember in the movie Hostel or Taken? Remember the movie Taken where the girl got put up? And what in the movie Taken, what was the guy's or not race or ethnicity who were buying the women up? The main guy in Taken 1, Taken 2. It was Arabic men. They're trying to signify that it goes down to Dubai. Dubai, a lot of rich people go there. That's where they buy the most expensive women. Prostitution go on in all them places. Bangkok is known for the Thailand bitches that get fucked and trafficked out there. Them girls are on drugs and fucking mad people. There's places in like Amsterdam, the red light district. A lot of sex trafficking go on there. So in Dubai, I think that's where like the head of that shit's at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of organ harvesting gets sold, babies get sold, adrenochrome sold. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I know off the top of my head. I haven't really looked into the Dubai. A lot of people been asking me about it. I still got videos for this week. I'm trying to make daily videos. So just putting out content. I noticed that this week I put out more videos than normal. I'm just trying to put out daily content. Next week, I'm dropping 2 on the Patreon, 1 on the YouTube. I'm going to take it 2 days to edit, drop another video, and then do a live. So 4 videos. So I can do a video on Dubai. How about that? Terrence Duguay, is Candace Owens down with them boys? I wouldn't say she's down with them, but okay, here's what I say. She's down with them, but she's at a low level. Like what I mean by a low level, she's probably in a sorority. She probably know a few Eastern stars. She probably know a few, like Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro's a Jew, so he's down with them, but he ain't in the top levels. All right, so you can be down with them boys and be at the lower levels. But far as pushing agendas for them and shit, nah, we just gonna give you a platform to push certain sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think she's down with him, but here's the true argument. Who you think got better pussy, Candace Owens or Cardi B. I think Candace shit might be better, but I think her sex would be trash. No, I don't know. Them geek bitches be on that geek shit, on that nasty geek shit. And Cardi B on that stripper shit. But Cardi B like her shit stank. Cause I remember I used to have a stigma about geeks. I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna fuck no geek. And I started fucking with geeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with straight nerd bitches. Bitches say watch anime and got zits and shit. Y'all, I was open to a new world. I'm like, yo, these geek bitches is real. Like, if you a nigga out there, you ain't trying to fuck with no nerd hoes, no geek bitches, get on them geek hoes, man. Let them, show them geek bitches some attention. Like, they be wearing them baggy ass clothes, but naked, you know what I'm saying? So, I think Candace Owens down them boys, but if I had to choose who to knock down, I like the Cardi with the gap, with the fucked up teeth. Of course, I'm knocking down. Before she was Illuminati and she was just a stripper, of course I'm going with Cardi over Candace. But I think Candace, cause Candace ain't fucked 1,000 niggas. I hope not. She probably have, but I'm sure Cardi done fucked over 200 niggas. She used to sell pussy. When you selling pussy, you can fuck 10 niggas a night. 10 niggas a night, that's 70 niggas a week. 70 niggas a week. In 4 weeks, you done fuck 280 niggas. That's a lot. Y'all, when this whole selling pussy, they really be making bread. Like, you gotta think, that money be looking good. You like, look, you fuck one nigga, that's $300. Like, damn, I made $300 in 30 minutes. Fuck another nigga, $250. $550 in an hour and a half. So in 3 hours, you make a band. It's 4 niggas. Say you do a 10-hour shift. You come back with $5,000. Like, that's a lot of bitches, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. That's gross too much worthless in it. Is as long as you do not expose them, you're allowed to say whatever you want. This man going into heavy detail about this. Did you check out Bobby Hemmett yet, bro? Nah, I haven't checked out Bobby Hemmett. Y'all sent me that shit, and I was supposed to look that up, and I ain't never checked that out. There is no fame without the get down. That's fact. That's a fact. Is Megan Good down? Nah, Megan Good ain't down with him. I'm pretty sure she sucked a few dick to get some roles, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think she down with him. Wait, this is going to be posted, right? Yeah, this shit's going up. What do you think about Trump's indictments? You think some of the deep state have been executed? I think some of the deep state has been executed, but what I think is there's a lot of clones out right now. There's a lot of clones out right now doing their work right now. I think they're executing people. That's why people are taking time off and taking breaks and flying out. I think that's what happened. I think that's what's going on. Anthony Ray, what you think about the NFL this year? It's a bunch of propaganda. This year. The NFL has always been Illuminati. The NFL always been Illuminati. Like every player, most of the players, they throw that diamond up. They throw it at them horns. A lot of gay shit in the NFL. I remember one time Cam Newton this is when they went to the Super Bowl that year. Cam Newton threw a pass and the receiver started doing this. He got on his knees, started doing that, bouncing. I'm like, what the fuck? And then another dude got in front of his face while he was doing that. He was like moving his hands, and Cam Newton started twerking. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody caught that shit. My homie like, man, he's doing some gay shit, man. Don't worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Antonio Brown, he's clearly a monarch baby. You know what I'm saying? He had the blonde hair, then he went crazy. He had the meltdown. They got him the fuck up out of here as well. You know, Odell, he's another one. Brady, he's another one. A few guys in the NFL ain't down with him, but a lot of your guys who don't want, like Big Ben, he down with him. A lot of them guys, a lot of them dudes in the NFL Masons. A whole bunch of them. Did you check out New Jack rant on Chris? Yes, I did check that out. I checked that out. The New Jack went in on Chris Benoit, man. He went in on about how Vince McMahon gets a lot of these wrestlers killed and have them on Percocets. I was reading in about Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon will pretty much served in the drugs and talked the men to going on to is going on out there wrestling and getting hurt and all that other shit. And Vince McMahon was the one who was pushing all this shit. And I noticed after the Chris Benoit death, that's when WWE took off. So when WWE took off after the Chris Benoit death, I noticed other wrestlers died. So many wrestlers died, and I heard Vince McMahon served them steroids. He served them steroids and he gave them drugs. Rico Gamers, Michael Vick down them boys. I'm sure he's cool with them. Like I said, y'all, you can be rubbing elbows with people to get into where you at. You got to get down some type of way. And Rico Gamer also want to know is 6ix9ine down them boys. Yes. 6ix9ine down them boys, but he pissed off the wrong people. He's pissing off the wrong people and he's doing too much. And 6ix9ine probably, I don't want to hope death on nobody, but he's going to probably get himself into a lot of trouble if he don't calm his ass the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? He don't calm his ass the fuck down. And 6ix9ine album is trash. Trash. What 6ix9ine need to do right now, keep his little Illuminati fame, do his rituals, whatever, what he got to do. And he need to become a personality. He's not going to make it rapping. He's trash at rapping. He's not. And 6ix9ine is down with them boys, man. I can do a breakdown on him as well, but it's going to be 2021 because I got a list of videos to do. Like, but I'm like, I could do it now while he's popping. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. But just watch his Fifi video. That says it all, man. Y'all, that Masonic checkerboard floor is pretty much all you need to see. As soon as you see that, oh, I don't need to see no more. The Fifi video, he had the ice cream. There was one eye symbolism. There was the arch. It was a mouth. Remember the Masonic arch I talked about in the wet video? The arch, the Masonic arch? The same one you see in Missouri, St. Louis. There was the arch, that was a mouth. There was the eye. He was sucking the dick like ice cream, so he got fucked. Go look up, just type 6ix9ine signs contract. He posted on his Instagram, he said, I signed over to the Illuminati. In the video, it's a black dude smiling, and Tekashi 6ix9ine look like he done got ramshacked. His hair is all wild. He's tired. He's like, tired. I'm like, yo, he just went through getting raped, nigga. Like, and then he said he sold out to the Illuminati. That's how he titled the picture. Do you want to say he's trolling? I don't think so. Then he dropped the Fifi video with who? Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is a Illuminati monarch child as well. The bitch been famous since she was a kid. Nicki Minaj is an actor. She went to acting school. When Nicki Minaj is a kid, she got a video of her saying, hey, I want to be a nurse when I grow up. These motherfuckers been on camera their whole life, like Britney Spears. Camera her whole life. Justin Timberlake. Camera his whole life. Christina Aguilera. Camera. A lot of these people been on camera their whole life because Nicki Minaj is a monarch child. Nicki Minaj, she did the song with 6ix9ine and did a song with him when he got out again. So she down them boys as well. Why do you think her brother is tied up with some child trafficking shit, child sex shit? So is her boyfriend. Shouts out to Rim Nuke, man. My boy Nuke. Yeah, we talk about that 9/11 again. Yeah, man. Shouts out to man. But yeah, 6ix9ine down the boys, man. A lot of two trash is trash. 6ix9ine is trash, man. And he is a big distraction. Shouts out to Pooh Baby. He is a big distraction, man. And Fifi, Abdullah Kent said Fifi had Pizzagate symbols as well. It did. It was full of nothing but Pizzagate symbols. And then it was, look at the thing with the video. It was a child's birthday party. Balloons, cake. 6ix9ine is 21 years old. 22. Why he got a child video? Nicki Minaj down them boys, man. That bitch down them boys bad. Go watch her video, her MTV performance on the VMAs or the BET Awards, one of them. Just type in Nicki Minaj and the Pope. She got on stage and she got possessed and the Pope was there. And you all know the Pope down them boys. The Pope Illuminati. Anything dealing with the Vatican, the Vatican is probably one of the top Illuminati shits out there. Like, they got so much hidden shit in the Vatican. They done got so many priests off that were just fucking little boys. Why is it so many pastors want to fuck kids? As a pastor, you can fuck so many bitches. Why you want to fuck little boys? Like, that lets you know that they own some crazy shit. The Pope, that entire scene got off. There's a movie that came out that had I forgot what it was, but it was talking about how the Catholic Church in Boston was fucking little boys and shit, and they was covering it up. Why we covering this shit up? And I'm telling y'all, your favorite celebrity gonna talk about this real shit. LeBron James never gonna talk about that real shit. This shit I'm talking about, you never gonna see your favorite celebrity talking about this shit. Never. Never gonna see that shit. You never gonna see LeBron. So don't hit me with, oh, NLE Choppers won't. Until I see NLE Chopper talking about the Vatican fucking kids, then I'll really be on some shit. But Nicki Minaj did a performance to where she had the Pope, she was possessed with a demon and all that shit. She had the whole entire Roman mindset, split the personality. So she had the Roman mindset. The bitch also had a few times when she had the reptile in her eyes. So 6ix9ine doing songs with Nicki shows me his Illuminati affiliation. Akon down them boys. Y'all don't get it twisted. Akon is Illuminati too. He down with them. Don't think they gonna just let that man go to Africa and become a billionaire without having to kill off a few motherfuckers. Don't think it's just gonna happen like that. It ain't. I'm telling you, trying to make this shit out here just being normal, nigga. You can't. There gonna be some doors gonna close on you. People talk about them doors closing on them all the time. Akon down them boys. Why do you think he did songs with 6ix9ine? 6ix9ine album cover where he pissed on the Masonic floor. What the fuck was that about? Like, 6ix9ine pissed off the wrong people. I think that's biting him in the ass right now. They didn't like the album cover and he put it out anyway. That's biting him in the ass right now. He's not about to stay on. He keeps this shit up. He's gonna get fucked. What he needs to do is be a personality. Be on Instagram and do interviews. And don't try to rap no more. His music's trash. Akon is Black Boule, Freemason like Jay-Z and LeBron James. Yes, Troy Ave sold out, but Troy Ave is so trash that he's just a nigga with a broke nigga with no soul. I'm telling y'all, that can happen to you. You can be a broke nigga with no soul. You sell out and you ain't got talent, you a broke nigga with no soul. That's just what happens. Troy Ave sold out because Troy Ave got the picture where he like this with his eye covered up with the hoodie down. Like, he just didn't sell. He's supposed to be the next 50. Did NLE sell his soul? I think he did. If you ask me, I think he did. I think he sold his soul. I think they all did. I think all them niggas done went to that little room. NLE too well known to speak on pedophilia. They'll whack him and he about know it. None of them, they had signed contracts, young or old. They had signed contracts for their life. Facts. I say 90% of celebrities is down with him. I know Ricky Gervais ain't down with him because Ricky Gervais came out and spoken that real shit. He came out and said, stop fucking kids. That when you start seeing people talk about that real shit, that's how you can know they ain't down with him. When you start seeing motherfuckers supposed to got in movies and then they got cut for no reason, people who got blackballed, those are the ones who ain't down with them. You know what I'm saying? They might be down, but they ain't down. Or they got kicked out the group. You can't get kicked out the group. Trump got the gold back. Yes, that's what I've been hearing. He got the gold back. My cousin in the Illuminati. David T, look out. My favorite artist, Little Baby, is down with them boys. Yes. The Pope is a Satanist. Facts. Is New Jack Illuminati? Nah, New Jack ain't Illuminati, man. JJ New Jack ain't Illuminati. Barack Obama is not black. Barack Obama is half white, nigga. Like, what's the deal? Matthew Shorter, what's the deal? Press TV in the building. Yes, Pop was down with him. Disney Channel was evil. Annalicia Mayana, she said she did a tarot card read on Nicki Minaj. She is a bad person. Yeah, don't do one on me. Don't do no tarot card reading on me. No, don't do none of that shit. Please don't. If you do, don't tell me none of the shit that happens. You know what I'm saying? Rim Newt says, I think the real Britney Spears is dead and Justin got into a car. I heard she died at 16 and that's when Justin Timberlake blew up. Could be. You heard, hold up, this is a good one. Nate Funk said you heard about the Antifa group setting fires to California and getting arrested. News me not reporting. Man, Antifa out here got full reign. Antifa is getting funded by the same people funding BLM. It's the same ones. And Antifa out here, what they're trying to do is cause so much chaos that when you go to vote, it's going to cause chaos to vote so they can get Biden in. They're trying to get Biden in so Biden can die. And when he dies, Kamala Harris is going to take over. When we get Kamala Harris in, she's going to be the first female, fake black, that bitch ain't black, president. All right? Because Joe Biden already dead. This is a clone we looking at. This is not the real Joe Biden. The real Joe Biden is dead. That's why Joe Biden be talking, and in the middle of his sentence, he be like, yeah, and you know, I got this seat cover, and there's rain outside, there's water on my window, and the road is black, and we're going to talk about the election, and I love little kids, and yeah, what? That's why he talked that crazy shit, cause that's a clone we looking at. Keep Day in the bitch. Shouts out to Black Queen, man. Y'all go follow her on Twitch, man. Black Queen, put your Twitch up here. And y'all hit that like button. Yeah, everybody tell me to check out Bobby Hemming. As soon as it's over, I'm gonna check out Bobby Hemming. Anna Lee Cia Mayana, I'm sorry if I fucked your name up, baby. But he said, hey, Dwayne, do you think the Illuminati killed Marilyn Monroe and JFK? You damn right they killed them. Marilyn Monroe was about to let all the shit out, and JFK got on here and talked about the secret societies, and JFK was trying to get rid of the Federal Reserve. They ain't like JFK. And JFK was getting backed by the mob. The mob was helping JFK out, and JFK shit on the mob. See, that's how JFK was able to move the way he was able to move, because he didn't have the Illuminati helping him out. He had the mob. And when he got in on there and started shitting on the mob, he lost his motherfucking backbone that was helping him out. And the mob took him out. The same niggas that got him on took him out. And the government wanted his ass dead too. So they all worked together to get him out. The mob got him on, and he started talking that he started shitting on the mob and shitting on the politics, on the government. And those two worked together to take his ass the fuck out. It's almost like the same shit Trump doing. Trump got a backing from those 200 generals that's been allegedly helping him out. See, I don't know how factual that is, but they saying it's 200 generals helping Donald Trump out. So, but yeah, hell yeah, they took them out. Marilyn Monroe was a beta sex kitten. That blonde hair, she's the reason why that shit started popping. Marilyn Monroe was a beta sex kitten. She fucked all them niggas. JFK, all them Kennedy, she fucked them all. You know what I'm saying? I even got a piece of that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got into a time machine. And she fucked all of them. Goddamn. And she was about to let all the shit out about everything that was going on. About the sex trafficking, about all that. And she was about to write a book, and they took her ass the fuck out. So yeah, hell yeah, Marilyn Monroe, JFK, all them down with them. I gotta start looking at that shit. Your sound is where I got my hand over the speaker. I'm sorry, y'all. Reddy Rock said, what's up, Dwayne? You a clown, man. Your channel be jokes. Hey, man, you know what? I'm probably the only nigga out of all these woke niggas that's probably actually funny. I watch a lot of these woke niggas. They jokes be corny than a motherfucker. Them niggas be corny as fuck. They didn't have this shit. Them niggas, man, almost every woke nigga I watch, I'm like, yo, these niggas is extra weird, or they corny than a motherfucker. Snoopy bro, there's no way Dr. King was with the Illuminati. You want to go looking at that, and there's a Snoopy King. Martin Luther King was getting backed by the fucking communists. Go look that up, bro. Go look that up. Martin Luther King was working alongside. The government didn't like his ass, but he was also working with that Black Boule shit, League of them Black Pastors. All of them worked together, and they was trying to bring the blacks and the whites together to cause chaos, because black people was minding their own business and started their own little shit, was what we was doing, so we was on the way to do. We had our own theaters, our own bus stations, our own everything. Yeah, it was pieces of shit, but over time, it would have gradually built up. They stopped all that shit by having us mix in. And once we mixed in, it's easier to divide and conquer and start making laws and shit. They can't do that shit separate. So you might want to look into that shit about MLK. His name was really Michael. It wasn't Martin Luther. Martin Luther was a Jew back in the day who his pops looked up to and they changed their motherfucking names. So yeah, you might want to look up that, man. Just look into that. You know what I'm saying? Read on it. JJ is Randy Orton Illuminati. Yes. As soon as Martin Luther King woke up, they shot. As soon as Martin Luther King started talking about real shit, because this whole thing about black rights and shit, and we want equal rights, y'all, that's just right there, sprinkles on a cake. Man, that's just the sprinkles. That's not even a cake. When the last time you went to somewhere and said, let me get some sprinkles? Never. I want ice cream, nigga, with sprinkles. You know what the ice cream is? Money, guap, economics, bread. Anytime they start talking about getting black people some bread, you get killed. Martin Luther King start talking about, hey, let's get us some money. Fuck this shit. Fuck them rights. Let's get us some bread. They took his ass out. And go watch Martin Luther King last speech. He said, I'm coming to get my check. They took his ass out. He said, and then he said, right before he died, I'm leading my people into a burning house. You did. You brought us right into a burning house and had all them niggas back in the civil rights movement thinking they'll do it. That's what I'm telling you. It's easy to brainwash your ass. Easy. Why the fuck do you want to sit in a restaurant that's going to shit in your food? If I'm black and there's a white restaurant, I don't want to eat in there. But y'all will go sit in a restaurant talking about, give me a burger. No, nigga, he gonna put his dick all in that burger. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just like a bitch just get her armpit and rub your patty all on her arm and just put an onion on it and then hand it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would you want to eat there when they don't want to serve you? The civil rights movement didn't make no sense until I thought about that. They wanted to put us together to cause anarchy. When we separate, if I'm minding my business over here and you're minding your business over there, it's less for us to cause a problem with each other. But if me and you don't like each other and now we got to mix, it's going to be a fucking riot. It's going to be a fucking riot. So Martin Luther King said, hey, I'm bringing him into a burning house. He knew that he fucked up. He started waking up. Y'all, Martin Luther King was a horny motherfucker. A horny individual. Is Master P Illuminati? I think he might be one of the only ones that got out. Because like I said, y'all, in the 90s, in the very early 90s, rappers could make bread and not be satanic. Rappers could get on and not be satanic. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the early 90s, you actually had real artists. That's why now everything's Illuminati. Everything Illuminati now. But in the early 90s, they actually had rappers who were real labels, one of the Illuminati shit. They secretly got rid of every label. Now it's only like 3 labels. Fox, Warner Bros, Interscope, and Universal. 4. They're like 4 labels now. And up under them was little small sub-labels. But I think Master P was one of the guys who actually made it from the bottom. He don't do a lot of Illuminati shit. I don't see him with a lot of, I think he really got out. My personal opinion on him. Is EDP 445 Illuminati? I gotta look him up. I don't know. Is Shawn Michaels Illuminati? Nah, JJ, he ain't, man. Shawn Michaels probably top 5 favorite wrestlers. The Twin Towers were a controlled demolition because they fell straight down. There were no planes. Tiger Faye, I agree. I 100% agree. And I'm telling you, man, there was a bunch of people in New York said they did not see planes that day. All they seen was the Twin Towers blow the fuck up. And then they fell. That's never going to happen in history. We're never going to see that shit ever in history, man. Never. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the only time we ever going to see that shit. And we're going to call you Anna M. That's what we're going to call you, baby. He said, do you think Raven Simone was a part of the Illuminati during the filming of That's So Raven? Yeah, hell yeah. Raven Simone is a monarch child. Monarch child. She is a monarch child, goddammit. And Orlando Brown's on that show. He's another monarch baby. He's been in movies since he was 5. You see how crazy that nigga act. And what the hell Raven Simone doing now? On that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust Raven Simone. Is that TV Illuminati? Nah, but you know, RP is that TV. He tucked all the way in. Is that TV the one that died? Yeah, he let us know that we was out there. But yeah, I'm sorry, Josh, the Saints fan. You a Saints fan? Y'all ain't gonna do shit this year either. Daylight is a good dude. I like Daylight. Solar Soul said, look up Moloch. Google it. You'll see M.O.K. Yeah, hey, I said that, man. I said that MLK is Moloch. Like that's where that shit derives from. And then who was that? Malcolm X. I forgot how it was. Oh, Malcolm. Malcolm is also Moloch as well. If you break down Moloch etymology, it's like MLK, it was Malcolm. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy that both our leaders were like, kind of had like an allegiance to, not allegiance, some type of weird way of being connected to that Moloch shit. And I'm telling you, that shit ain't by accident, bro. Talk about December 21st. I'm telling y'all, man, December 21st, talking about how it's gonna be lined up in the planets. It's like a calendar day where like they do a lot of crazy ritual shit. But I've been seeing a lot about the December 21st. I haven't been doing my research on it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't been doing my research on it, man. But I gotta look at it. You know what I'm saying? Suburban kids, I don't believe planes hit the Twin Towers. I don't either. I don't. Y'all, we getting the lights of 200 tonight. If you watching, hit the like. God damn it. Don't just have that shit. We getting the lights of 200 tonight. We not playing. You don't get show unless you sell your soul. JMCD said, what is a monarch child? A monarch child is a baby born into monarch programming, born into MK Ultra, born soon as you come out the pussy. Instead of teaching your ABCs, they're teaching you how to. They're traumatizing you out the gate. You automatically get into that sex trafficking shit. You automatically get in that sex ritual shit. You're automatically coming out and having your whole life mapped out. We're gonna plan this for you. They're gonna brainwash the fuck out of you. It's almost like, imagine like a movie where there's super soldiers and they got the baby from there, and the baby's just watching the video all day. There's no mom love. There's no nothing. That's what a monarch child is. Out the gate, you getting brainwashed, fucked, all that crazy shit out the gate. That's what a monarch child is. My boy Dalen said, Dwayne, do you remember the woman that said Michelle Obama was a trad and died a few years later? Joan Rivers' ugly ass. Joan Rivers said, she got on here, she said, we all know Michelle Obama's a man. We all know that. That's a trainee. I think she called him Michael too. And a couple weeks later on Beyonce's birthday,
so what else could have caused the Twin Towers in Building 7 to collapse?
That's that goddamn, I was watching that goddamn no loose change before that. No, I watch that every 9/11, loose change. But Jones Rivers was talking about she died on Beyonce's 33rd birthday. You know that was her sacrifice. You know that. And for her to come out and say Michelle Obama a dude, yeah, motherfucking dude. YouTube the king, please talk. NBA rigged. Yes, the NBA is rigged. Yes, the NBA rigged like a motherfucker. NBA is rigged. Like, I done seen it get like so many crazy ass calls. Yo, Zach got whacked by them boys because he was trying to uncover the Kanika Jenkins case. That case got a lot of red flags to me too about Kanika Jenkins. I'm like, was she organ harvested? Which I think she probably was. Corey Hall is Gucci Man Illuminati. Yes, Gucci Man is Illuminati. Down them boys. RESC says the Illuminati's based on Greek mythology. Look it up. Bobby motherfucking Hemmett, they worship the black man. That's probably why they want to take us out. They taking the black man out like crazy. That's when they go to Bohemian Grove. Facts. Dorado Torres said talk about Tower 7. So Building 7 had a lot of records in it. Building 7 had all the records of a whole bunch of like other, I can't know say exactly what it was. Just know some classified shit was in Building 7. Building 7 fell without nothing hitting it. Just fell from being on fire. The building's on fire, so it fell. It was a demolition. All that shit was a demolition, man. There's just too many red flags, man. Anybody who believe planes did that shit is just a motherfucker who's okay with, all this bullshit going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? You probably just gonna get the goddamn vaccine and not gonna care what the hell's gonna do to your toes and shit. Your toes gonna be goddamn all fucked up. Your eyes gonna be stuck like this right here for you like, yo, I got the vaccine, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the vaccine and my eyes just got fucked up. Like, I don't know what's going on. That's gonna be your ass, you. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, the towers, a plane can do that. Fuck out of here, man. Building 7 failed without no. And then in Building 7, y'all go watch that shit. Go watch. I want y'all to go watch the news coverage. Tonight, you get some time, watch the news coverage on that whole entire event. The buildings was getting reported on. They're like, a building just fell. Oh, it hasn't fell yet? Oh, shit. Well, a building's about to fall. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Like, they was getting calls in. Like, that was the first IAA they ever did, where they did like a psyop on the people, but it was unrehearsed. Now, they got this shit down packed. They got this shit down. An event like that happened again, they know how to plan that shit out strategically. They know. And they've been talking about doing shit like that since like the 80s. There's like a blueprint like, hey, we need a catastrophic event to happen so we can change the minds of people. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Big Man ATM. How the fuck you hijack 2 planes in the same day? That don't make no goddamn sense. Black Hippie, it was 52 before it happened. Man, there was so much shit. JJ is Young Greatness Illuminati. Nah, Young Greatness was Illuminati, but he got caught up into that shit. I'm pretty sure it was somebody's sacrifice. Young Farrell said, we got superpowers. Marvel, Star Wars, other superhero comics are about black people. Where y'all think they got black magic from? Voodoo is the most powerful magic in the world. I don't fuck with voodoo. If somebody do voodoo, I'm out the room. If somebody do voodoo, I probably would have to either immediately restrain that person and wipe the entire area clean of my DNA, or I would have to how can I say kill them? I would have to kill them. If you doing voodoo and you in my vicinity, and I know you doing that shit, and you got my DNA, you got a piece of my hair or something, I gotta take you out immediately. I can't let you go home. I can't. I gotta either chop your hands off or cut your tongue out. I'm telling you, where y'all think they got that shit? They got all the juice and finesse they got from us, black folk. And that's why they want to get rid of us. Kobe Bryant is 135 in numerology numbers. On Kobe Bryant's birthday, Lakers won 135 to 115 against the Blazers. Bellions, I don't know how to say your name, bro. Damian Walker said, what do you think about cloning? That shit real, man. That shit real. I mean, that shit real. They get your DNA out when you a baby. When your kids get born, they take some of your kids' blood, bro. When your kids are born, they take some of your kids' blood. Like, they real quick. When they take your baby to the back, you don't know what they do to your baby when they take it to the baby to the back. Oh, we just gonna clean your baby off. No, they're taking blood and DNA. They're taking all your blood and DNA and making, and they, who knows what the fuck they do to it. They keep a copy of it as a record, quote unquote, probably send that shit off. When that shit gets sent off, you remember the movie, is it Us? Where motherfuckers that had the bitch eating rabbits, where it had copies of everybody? Where y'all think everybody had a genetic copy out the gate? That movie was trying to tell y'all, like, hey, you already got a clone of yourself. They just ain't no need to use it right now. So that cloning shit real. They be cloning goats, chickens. They can clone a goat, chicken, they can clone a human. All that shit. Y'all better watch out, bro. I know y'all seen that Travis Scott McDonald's collab. Man, that shit just a damn burger. Joe Rogan's new podcast studio looks satanic as fuck. I gotta watch it. Was Kobe LeBron sacrificed? I believe so. Okay, yeah, my bro, yeah, looked at it. Why they worship Saturn? Baphomet, Lucifer, Moloch, Black Lives Matter, BLM. Black Ops Grief, why they worship Saturn? All right, so this is how it goes, man. All these stories and shit that we get, all these stories we have is nothing about it. All them stories are all about the stars, bro. They all about the stars and the sun and the moon and all that shit. And motherfuckers just made up stories. Because the stars moved. So when them stars and shits moved, they will just tell stories. And they worship certain ones. And that's how they started figuring out that these are planets. And they move in a certain way. So Saturn, that's the one who they made as like time and shit. And each one of them stars give off a certain energy. So they was worshiping Saturn because it gave off, I think, like you know how they say you're a Capricorn, so this planet controls what you're doing and shit like that. I think Saturn is mine. Whatever. So they worship Saturn as Saturn became like the Satan or like the guy in all their stories. Because all these stories we got, all this shit most of that shit came from the stars. Motherfuckers was just talking about shit. The sun, the moon, the stars, all that shit. So Saturn was the father time, all the other shit. He's the one who controls everything. So they put a big emphasis on him. And that's why they worship Saturn. It's more like a link to how it was back in the day. They was making all them damn stories about the planets and shit. Hope I ain't confusing nobody. Well, we got to blow up Saturn then, bro. Nah, you can't break the firmament. Is beyond scary trade Illuminati? Nah. The solstice, I gotta refresh my memory on the solstice. Donald Marsh is worth looking into. He's a songwriter for the Illuminati. He saw Biggie kill Pop at the Clonic Enter. I don't know. Greek mythology. That's not Gucci Man. That's a clone. That's not Kodak Black. That's a clone. Facts. Check John LeVay. Okay, so I gotta check out Bobby Hemmett and John LeVay next. They take the blood and send it to the Pentagon. When you donate blood, they donate that now, cloning. Facts. Meek Mill and Drake sacrificed Nipsey Hussle. I think Roddy Ricch did too. Lil Durk sacrificed Lil Capone. Yo, what if we are the clones? I think I might be cloned. You see this right here? See my teeth? That tooth right there was never that long. Never. That shit, my teeth used to be even. I don't know, the bitch just grew over time. My shit was even in high school. I don't know where that shit came from. You know what I'm saying? And there's like another mark on my face somewhere that just popped the fuck up. I'm like, yo, this shit won't here years ago. Like, where the fuck this shit new at? I'm like, bro, am I cloned or some shit? Is this the Mandela effect or some shit going on? Or just my grill just got fucked up out of nowhere? Like, where they do that at? LeBron James run on steroids in the Dream Code. That's why he's so good in year 17. What do you think about the California wildfire, brother? They get them shits every year. They get them shits every year, man. You think Britney Spears is a clone? She died in a car accident at the age of 16 when she was in a car with Justin Timberlake, and he blew up after. What do you think? I think she could be cloned. Could be, but she's getting fucked up right now in the head. I know she's going through a lot. Is Sean Price Illuminati? Nah. But she probably could be a clone. Mr. Nuke, I wouldn't put that theory out. Just look it up. Solstice is the sun or moon's highest point. It's happening December 21st. Man, these motherfuckers worship them days, and they're gonna worship that day. I wouldn't be surprised December 21st. They gonna announce Dwayne McClain, leader of the revolution. You know what I'm saying? Cause we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do something. When your wisdom teeth grew and your teeth shifted, boo. But it would make my tooth get longer though, cause I got wisdom teeth like a motherfucker, and my wisdom teeth grew in high school. Like I said, I don't remember that tooth getting that long until about 3-4 years ago. Britney Spears had the animated music video about the cloning labs. I think a few of them did. Had a few of them about the cloning labs. Haiti is a voodoo country. Man, yeah, hey, that voodoo shit, that's like the most powerful magic out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can fuck with that shit. I ain't fucking with it. I don't fuck with no spiritual realm. Anything dealing with spiritual realm, I don't fuck with it. That's something I don't like to deal with. I don't like being awake and you hearing shit and you feeling shit. Because once you tap into that realm, they'll start doing shit. Like, you know, you just chilling and you'll like see something like in the back that start wind hitting it. As I fucked with it at one point, I was learning about it. I was trying to meditate to get there and reading on it and doing stupid shit. I don't fuck with that shit. Y'all can have that. But voodoo is probably the most powerful forms of magic. That's all I can say. There are no women in power position as far as government. Yeah, I agree. Gaga did for sure. Gaga clone, man. Do you think there's gonna be a 3-day blackout? I wouldn't put it past them. I think so. What about Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon is a bitch. Fuck Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon straight pussy. Gonna donate money to the Jews. That nigga want his show back bad. He regretting bringing Professor Griff up there. Nick Cannon is a bitch. Fuck Nick Cannon. Have you been thinking about another way to make money? They might try to track you, bro, on your deliveries. Not trying to scare you. I just want you to be prepared. Man, I ain't worried about that bullshit. I'm Dwayne McClain, nigga. They don't want to do shit to me. They know who the fuck I am. Nigga, I'm Wayne, nigga. They know who I am. They can be like, oh shit, that's Dwayne McClain. We can't fuck with him. They know who I am. Our ancient voodoo was not devil worship. We was spiritual. What happened was, man, this is what happened with the whole Egypt and voodoo shit. All right, with that shit, you can tap into higher realms. When you doing that shit the correct way, you can tap in and meet God-like figures. But you can also meet evil motherfuckers as well. So what happened was, niggas took the voodoo, they took the Egypt shit, tapped in, brought into some motherfuckers that had our best interests on earth, and started fucking with them the long way. And only use that shit to bring in entities that does not have our best interests. So that's where that whole devil worship shit come from. You can use that same shit and tap into a higher level. But they took that shit and hid all that shit from us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's being so associated with negative stuff, because they took it and changed it to that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a motherfucker, you say you got a clothing line, right? And it's geared towards young white kids. Well, I take that shit and I take that same clothing line and I start pushing it and to the weird white kids. So now something that used to be good is now to some weird shit. That's what happened. All right. So that's what's going on. Skulls and goats drive buses in Nigeria. What the fuck? The Book of Enoch. He loves his masters, and Nick Cannon just sold out. He sells them all the time. He's down the bounty hunter Illuminati. No, man. I think I seen my clone when I was 11 and 12 on Reading Rainbow. I ain't never see my clone or meet him. No, I ain't never met my clone. Is R. Kelly Illuminati? Yes. Yeah, Nick Cannon is scared of something. Nick Cannon is terrified. But what Nick Cannon got to do, he got to really give some blood out. What do you think about the red sky about Oregon? The red sky in Oregon right now. I know it's the forest fires and shit, but I know they doing a lot of shit right now, man. A lot of shit going on right now, man. A lot of shit. Did you used to watch that? I still watch Daylight. You seen that movie, The Game? No, I ain't watched that. I gotta watch that. Yeah, you're not gonna learn about the Egyptians in school. Draw Incorporated, you never. They did, but they inverted humanity, bro. Hell yeah, y'all. I gotta get off. Got early morning in the morning. But y'all been great. It's probably one of my favorite lives at night. I talk crazy shit. Y'all is amazing. Next Thursday, 11 p.m., Illuminati Talk Part 22. Y'all be there. Be square. Donate to the channel if you can. Shouts out to everybody showing love. Y'all been amazing. I appreciate it. I gotta head out, y'all. Y'all, good night. Love all y'all. Y'all be safe. Hit that like button. Share this shit.